Test. Hey guys. I am spending entirely too much time picking out music, so I'm just going to go with now trending. We'll figure it out from there. Sound good? I hope you're having a good day. I'm trying a new service, so hopefully I don't get DCMA'd again. We'll see. That's a little loud. There. All right, we're going to go with those levels. Yep.
Back in my bag, yo. Conscious. ISO. Down back in my bag and I gotta brag, I do this shit for real. When we was down and we had nothing, we had to share a meal. We put the shit in overdrive with no steering wheel. Shorty throw that thing back in a pair of heels. Yeah, she be riding on that thing like a Ferris wheel. Yeah, I love them dark skin, brown skin, caramel. You know I had to bring it to the hood like she Karen Civil. When she turn her head, cause when she woke that thing jiggle. And we going back to back on them like we Louis and we Riley. This that back in my back flow, we back again so highly. This that back in my back flow, we back to change the climate. This that back in my back flow, we bring the force like Tommy. Back in my back flow. Back in my, yeah, back in my bag, yeah. I'm back in my, back in my bag, yeah. I'm back in my, this my.
All right, we're taking Kazuha out, and we're going to do some official storyline.
The wind knows me.
Just want to get some of this audio on here. Perfect. Gets faster every day. Yeah, let me get these dailies first. Hey, Deluke, looking snazzy. Thanks. I have powerful ADD tonight, so bear with me.
Ad Astra Abyss.
All right, reputation reward, I'm coming for you. Isn't this just like the pop? What is this station? What? All 2 Mondstadt quests are done? Oh. Nice. Oh, we should get official on this team. Official. At what point did that word stop sounding weird to me?
Behold, the Prinzessin der Verurteilung.
I scored a drop. What's a drop? In your drops inventory. Alright, well, I gave drops to anybody who's here. No clue what a drop is. Probably shouldn't be streaming, but there you go.
Let's take a moment to rest and plan our next move.
You gotta try Dawn Winery's Dandelion Wine. You gotta try Dawn Winery's Dandelion Wine.
Every course of action has its risks. Be careful.
I can't.
Come in, take a seat. We have a few specials today at Angel Share.
Staying at home, turn off the phone.
Gotta try Dawn Winery's Dandelion Wine.
You lay in the sheets, you hold on to me like I'm already gone,
May the animal archon protect you.
and whisper your words like secrets written in an old
I want to pop chat.
Come in, take a seat.
Trying to be better about
Specials today at Angel Share.
sunlight seems
in my
like
peripheral.
it's gonna break in. Something ain't right. Yeah, something ain't right. Oh, something ain't right.
Every course of action has its risks. Be careful.
You gotta try Dawn Winery's Dandelion Wine.
Yeah.
Straighten my shirt, wearing the skirt. Come up behind you and kiss on the side of your neck a few. And turn off the lights, the stars in the sky are turning so clear. And without the war, feelings unheard can still be just as sincere. But something
A wonderful sight indeed. Why, it reminds me of my homeworld, where at the site of the Prinzessin der Verurteilung, the very...
Oh man, my ADD's bad today. Alright, what did I come ready for? It's warming.
blood and tears of sinners turn to ice.
No, this is one of those weather trolls.
Race to the wicked!
One with nature.
Oz, reveal thyself!
Solidify!
Useless. Hi, Tommy. What's wrong with you? Would you rather have a heat source or a hot meal? I'd rather have a heat source, but I have hot food, so that might be quicker. Yay! I knew all that cooking would pay off. He's still talking. I got your back. Is it beneath me? Crap. Start. What is that? What is that?
I suppose this will do.
Oh, cool. Excellent. That the final Crimson Agate I needed? No. This is what I'm talking about. Memory of the Entombed City. Okay. Where's that hanging out at? Through this memory, you can master the method to make a snow tomb star silver. Never heard of that. Learned how to craft snow tomb star silver. Well, we'll craft one. I mean, it's got to be nice. It's in this, like, pretty thick room. How have I never seen this before? Actually, I think I have. I feel like some stuff just wasn't turned on before. Anyways, back to looking for chilled meat. And yes, I think this is the wrong one. Come on, Diluc. Come on, feet. 30 bonus points to anyone who can name what that movie's from. Come on, feet. I know I've been here because I think I must have just missed it. Okay, we're gonna come from this angle.
We should prepare while we can, then make a preemptive strike against the enemy.
Oh, what happened? There he is. Not digging this crack. Next. Tommy, here's your chilled meat. That was laborious.
If only we had some help here.
All right, one down. Put down some cryo slimes.
Listen, as long as you stick to your own path, it doesn't matter what Mother Nature throws at you.
That's right. His dainty wings.
Dawn, break forth!
By royal decree.
Rise! This is order.
Overkill. Power technicians. All right, let's get through these.
gather! As you wish, mein Fräulein.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Nice. Yay! I think that was the first time Kazuo got to be used in battle. He's happy. He's a happy Luke. Okay. Thing. Beat all opponents. You see any weather things down there? 'Cause they go first.
The wind knows me.
Dawn, break forth!
He's like trying to lift it. Oh, die.
On, reveal.
I will have order! Lay waste to the wicked!
I can always tell it's time for me to go spend time with cats and dogs. And I start talking to my characters like pets. I don't own any pets. But I love animals. Love, love, love cats. Alright, we need to go to emergency. Is the name of this daily in the Daupa Gorge. And I have to run a very long way to get to it. Could get yay out if we're running.
It's time to pull the trigger.
By royal decree.
Stabilize!
Probably should have swapped yay out.
Shadow Raven, let night fall.
As one with wind and cloud. One with nature.
Yay! He's fun.
Game's up. Fun's over. Take it easy.
Yeah, her arrows are no joke. Alright, daily's done. We can go play with Fischl. Fischl. We'll let them see. And we have things to do. Near the end, to glance back. As it turns out, the one behind the missing person case is a cursed blade that has possessed Amanoma Yuya's body. Save the latter and prove the absurdity of the blade's fixation. Oh, that's right. Kazuo eventually takes up the cursed blade himself. Yes. that
I
is
hear
correct.
the voice of
Here we
fate,
go.
speaking my name in humble
Wait. First, I want to. Convincing resin. Hey, elevator music.
Janelle, truly is fascinating.
Okay.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your...
You want to see something cool? I 3D printed this little guy. I did not design it. I downloaded the file, but I did calibrate and did all the 3D printing stuff. So you have to do, which is way more involved than they make you think.
I shall protect the lady of the clan.
All right, we're going up there. Onikabuto. I think I said that right. Happy accident. Recommended elements, Animo. Alright.
You called?
Let's go Zhao. Let's go Kazuha. We'll keep Fischl. Big Zaddy. What?
Leave everything on this journey to me.
Oh, never mind. This is not a team challenge.
How's this? The wind knows me.
To the ferry. Finally, to the ferry.
This is just so we can have fun with Kazuha.
One with nature. Clouds high. The birds call.
The ferry.
Into the wind.
How are you feeling? You okay?
I'm all right. The blade is performing largely as I expected. Having gone so long without proper use and maintenance, it's become very difficult to use. Though he's making every effort to persevere, I do not think he can last much longer.
Something else on your mind?
How strange. Rather than trying to control me, he is instead trying to match my fighting rhythm.
Don't fight
Let's
it.
keep going.
Sorry for the choppy
My lucky
camera
day.
work.
One with nature.
Boom. See no more.
The wind knows me. One with nature.
To the ferry. Let's get down to business.
One with wind and cloud.
Nice. Oh, that's so fun. Satisfying.
Something's up with the blade.
What's going
I
on?
can sense that his strength is slowly fading away. The blade is becoming more and more difficult for me to wield. He cannot hold out much longer. If he keeps persisting, he will likely break apart at any moment.
But what would that do to Amano Miyuya?
I will be careful with it. He also says he does not have any plans to give up easily. He's still trying to achieve his goal.
This is like the most fun storyline ever. You just go like swirl people with Kazuha over and over.
Into the wind. One with nature.
So does Kazuha get this sword? I heard something about a craftable sword possibly, or another sword that you could get in this match. But I did not investigate it. I just like briefly heard about it. So, and I like to be surprised,
okay?
so we'll
It
find
looked
out.
like you were really struggling the entire fight.
Yes. And it looks like he's reached his limit.
The sheen's grown a bit dimmer again. It doesn't look anywhere near as impressive as it did at the start.
Perhaps this time we'll finally have a chance to see his true form.
True form? What are you talking about? Huh? What the? Is this the same blade as before? It looks like a piece of junk.
The wear and tear is severe.
If you choose to continue in the state you're in, you wouldn't even be able to beat Samurai and Kairagi, much less the almighty Shogun. Maybe you did truly wield power to rival the Shogun's light when first forged. But the long journey from Snezhnaya back to Inazuma has left you battered and broken. It barely needs stating anymore. Your ambition is a flight of fancy.
Will he listen to you?
I finally figured out why it was that you agreed to my bet. You wanted to reach a state of harmony with me. For perhaps then you would still be able to wield commendable power. But regrettably, we are nothing alike. I will never understand your obstinacy and cruelty, nor can I empathize with the one who made you. The only one who truly understood you had already passed away by the time you were born.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean?
There they are! Take them down!
Where do they keep coming from?
You shouldn't fight with this blade anymore.
Yup. We can help this time.
Don't worry. I'll use my own blade. It's just more of the same.
Oh.
Let's get down to business!
That hurt!
Ow.
Into the wind! Not bad.
I'm ready!
So
Oh.
many
Jeez.
regrets.
Wait, I'm looking. I got a drop, so I have to look and see what it is. Oh, cool. You can win stuff. So sweet. Oh, retry. 2 seconds.
The wind knows. It's fine. This is the end.
See, that's how much I like playing this story. Do it again. We don't need to pick a team.
Leave everything on this journey to me.
There's more!
Ah,
It's my lucky day!
One with nature. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
I will in a second though. I do have to like run upstairs. So when it gets to the serious portion, I will run away and I will come back.
Into the wind.
How are you feeling? You okay?
I'm all right.
What is that filter?
Blade is performing largely as I expected.
An excellent
Having
filter,
gone so
but
long
not the
without
one I
proper
wanted.
use and maintenance, it's become very difficult to use.
Right,
Though
we're
he's
back.
making every effort to persevere, I do not think he can last much longer.
Something else on your mind?
How strange. Rather than trying to control me, he is instead trying to match my fighting rhythm. Let's keep going. Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth. This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
Marilyn, give me my lightning back. Genshin, play.
The wind knows me. One with nature.
Okay, this is what started happening last time. Is I started doing other things
Casino more!
instead of playing.
Okay.
Clouds high. The birds call.
Whoa! Something's up with the blade!
What's going on?
I can sense that his strength is slowly fading away. The blade is becoming more and more difficult for me to wield. He cannot hold out much longer. If he keeps persisting, he will likely break apart at any moment.
But what would that do to Amanome Yuya?
I will be careful with it. He also says he does not have any plans to give up easily. He's still trying to achieve his goal.
Allergies. Pollen. Grass. Hey.
Look out! Ambush!
One with nature. Into the wind.
Is this the guy I died on last time?
Cut down. Like this.
That was such a close call.
My apologies. In the end, I still needed your help.
Are you okay? It looked like you were really struggling the entire fight.
Yes. And it looks like he's reached his limit.
The sheen's grown a bit dimmer again. It doesn't look anywhere near as impressive as it did at the start.
Perhaps this time, we'll finally have a chance to see his true form.
True form? What are you talking about? Huh? What the? Is this the same blade as before? It looks like a piece of junk!
It really looks like it's about to break.
If you choose to continue in the state you're in, you wouldn't even be able to beat Samurai and Kairagi, much less the almighty Shogun. Maybe you did truly wield power to rival the Shogun's light when first forged. But the long journey from Snezhnaya back to Inazuma has left you battered and broken. It barely needs stating anymore. Your ambition is a flight of fancy.
Though the truth is right there in front of
I
him.
finally figured out why it was that you agreed to my bet. You wanted to reach a state of harmony with me. For perhaps then you would still be able to wield commendable power. But regrettably, we are nothing alike. I will never understand your obstinacy and cruelty, nor can I empathize with the one who made you. The only one who truly understood you had already passed away by the time you were born.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean?
There they are! Take them down!
Where do they keep coming from?
You shouldn't fight with this blade anymore.
Yup, we can help this time.
Don't worry, I'll use my own blade. It's just more of the same.
It's my lucky day!
You've seen one blade, you've seen them all.
The wind knows me.
This will end you!
Into the wind. Falling leaves, adorn my night.
You win this battle.
You fought way better with your own sword.
You are a true Kaedehara in flesh and in spirit.
Kaedehara. I love that
We
name.
fought
It's
briefly
gorgeous.
together.
Gorgeous word.
You have
Kaedehara.
seen me for who I really am. No one knew anything of my story throughout my travels, nor did I tell it to anyone. You are the first person to know the truth. I thought that if I could achieve Ishin harmony with you, perhaps there would still be a ray of hope for me.
But in this too, you have failed.
Indeed. No matter how hard I tried, I could not attain that perfect harmony that your personal blade does with you. Too much time has passed. My physical state is poor, and without proper maintenance, I can only disguise my true appearance behind an outer sheen. Yours is the blade that took on the Muso no Hitotachi. And what a magnificent blade it is. Perhaps I shall never reach that level of glory.
Actually, this is just a generic blade that I picked up during my travels in Liyue.
Nice.
What?
Forging and maintenance are both important for a blade, but they are not everything. This blade has traveled the land with me for many years, and we have formed a close bond during that time. Plus, in the moment that I most needed it, I received aid from another power. Skill, blade, determination, and desire. All these must be aligned in the practice of Ishin art. There is something else I must tell you. Though your maker may not have been aware, your ability to possess your own consciousness derived from the power of the Tatarigami. Tatarigami is a malevolence from the ancient
Terrifying.
past. It is the source of your mania and savagery. Though you tried to cooperate with me while I was wielding you, the part of you driven by Tatarigami was constantly trying to seize control of my body.
I sensed it, but I couldn't change it. It is an integral part of my consciousness.
I resisted its temptations because I wanted to save Amenome Yuya. But I do not know whether you yourself have any intention of trying to fight it. I feel a great sense of regret for you. Since you embarked on a journey bound for a destination you were destined never to reach. The moment you embarked on this journey, you lost the only person who could have ever unleashed your true potential. And yet there was no way for you to turn your back on his ambition. You have known this for a long time. It is the true source of your despair.
He gave me everything. My life, my form, my consciousness, and purpose. How could I possibly deny him his wish? I said to him, "Do not worry. From here on, I shall forge your legacy." How could I go back on my word?
Aww.
I believe our bet is now settled. I have nothing further to say.
Where are you going, Kazuha?
He now has neither the ability nor the motivation to cause further harm. Let's give him some time to reflect on things. When I touched the hilt for the first time, it's as if I was transported to a strange dimension. It was somewhere I've never been. A bladesmith lay quietly on the bed, his frail face barely visible under the moonlight. His breaths were weak, and his life near its end. A newly forged blade lay by his side, listening attentively to his final words.
Wow. That was the Blade's memory, wasn't it?
Indeed. While in exile in Snezhnaya, the bladesmith eventually learned the truth behind everything that had happened. The Ishin art had been dealt a devastating blow by the desertion of its best smiths. He spent the rest of his life in the forge, not to vent his frustration and hatred, but to atone for his actions. He felt intense regret at being tricked by the Fatui, but he could never again return to his homeland. His sole wish was to one day return his single, proudest creation back to the land of his birth. So he instructed this sentient blade to find a way back to Inazuma, no matter how long or how hard the journey. But he never wished to rival the gods. All he wanted to show was that they once shone brilliantly as blade and smith, that they were still worthy of being trusted.
So that's the true story. But after that, the blacksmith's intentions were warped by the Tatarigami, slowly turning his proud creation into the cursed blade of today.
Right. I believe the bladesmith might never have known that the power he worked with was that of the Tatarigami. The hatred within that power is what sent the blade down its ill-fated path. This blade has committed unforgivable atrocities, but only because it lost its original master. No one was there to correct its errors when it was losing its way.
Shame it's too late now.
Yes, it is too late. Time would not wait or stop because of his determination. While the world moved on, his ambition remained stubbornly stuck at that fleeting moment at the dawn of his journey. He seems to have calmed down, though. Let's go and check in.
When I look back at the past, I can remember the day of my forging like it was just yesterday. I once told him that I would pay any price to fulfill his wishes. Such was the debt I owed to him for giving me the gift of consciousness. But darkness and slaughter numbed the mind. Over time, I lost sight of the difference between gratitude and grudge. Not only did
Big
I fail to
leap
fulfill
there.
his ambition, I also defiled it.
You are finally seeing reality clearly.
Since we agreed to the terms of the bet, I will honor the agreement and release Ame no Mayuya. But
Did
I
I get it?
still cannot bring myself to forsake his ambition. It is the entire purpose for my existence. So, may I ask you to help me fulfill the ambitions of myself and my creator?
Hey! Now you're adding yours into the mix, too? Jeez.
Or
don't
is this
push
the
your
sword that
luck,
he uses
mister.
on his
It
burst?
has to be done in this order. At least hear what I have
And this
to
is just
say.
like the backstory of
And if you don't
where his
agree, I
magical
will
sword
still
came from.
release Ame no Mayuya as promised. My physical form, as well as the knowledge I possess, should still be of some value to you.
His attitude has grown a lot milder. What do you think, Kazuha? Should we give him a chance?
Let's hear it.
Thank you all. When I was first forged, my maker was already terminally ill. He told me that he had wanted me to have the grandest opening battle. Alas,
Reminds me of Raised by Wolves on
he
HBO.
never rose from his sickbed again. Nor have I ever had the chance to prove myself in battle since. My fights were devoid of any noble meaning. They were merely the next step in my never-ending journey. The next in a long line of transgressions. You are a fine warrior. I would like to request your hand in battle and experience a true duel between samurai.
Oh? And who would be the opponent?
I will release Amenoma Yuya and restore his consciousness. Perhaps after that, you can convince him to commit to a fight with you. You must have plenty of reasons to both hate me and desire a good fight.
Understood. Then let's start by waking him up and seeing if he has the stamina and will to fight.
I see. He used my body to inflict harm on others. I utterly despise him and his actions. But since he stayed true to your agreement by releasing me, he must still have some remaining semblance of honor. If a duel can help to set this state of affairs in order, I am willing to put myself forward. I do not wish to be a mere victim in this story.
There's no need to worry. We'll vouch for your innocence to the Tenryo Commission.
Thanks for your help. Who knows how this would have ended without your intervention.
All right, then let's move on. More Ronin could appear at any moment. We can't stay here. In any case, for a final duel, I think we should aim for a greater sense of ceremony.
It's pretty cool. It's definitely one of the more fun story dungeons. It was simple. I like that.
I am the man!
Oh, I can stop and see if I can get any more Omni Ubiquity nets. Ah! Not that I have 34 of them. But after a certain point, it's like, what am I just gonna collect 500 boxes?
This reminds Paimon a bit of the Crux Clash.
That was a much more relaxed occasion.
Yep, we still can't let our guard down. Even now, Paimon has a sneaking suspicion that Blade hasn't told us everything. Still, even if he's way past the point of redemption, it's hard not to feel a teensy bit sorry for him. Are you ready?
Ready? Okay. All right then. Successor of Ishin Art, Kaedahara Kazuha.
Successor of Amenoma art, Amenoma Yuya.
Honored to cross blades
The
with
tongue
you.
twister.
It is my honor also.
One with nature. It's fine.
I'm gonna go pick seagrass.
Wind strike.
And I'm gonna whoop your butt.
As one with wind
Yeah,
and
see, I think that's the sword, and I think we're just kind of getting the backstory on the first sword. Which, I don't know.
It's fine.
Thank you for the experience. Although he appears battered and broken, in your hands it seems he's regained a glimmer of brilliance. His sense of savage cruelty has completely faded away. But that same sense of determination remains strong.
You also fought well. I'm sure he relished the experience. There are a few things that I shall leave him to tell you himself.
I must apologize to you for all that has transpired.
You need not seek my forgiveness, nor do I have the right to forgive you on your victim's behalf. It is too late for all of that.
I do not wish for forgiveness. I only hope that you will see my transgressions as mine alone and not let them stain the legacy of Ishin art. I strayed far from the straight and narrow path, but the Ishin art still has a worthy successor in Kaedehara Kazuha. I beseech you, please understand this.
Yes, I too trust Mr. Kaedehara to do the right thing.
Thank you, successor of Amenoma art.
This blade has also told me that he has another wish. He would like to visit the Amenoma smithy. Maybe we can go back there together.
Sure.
What does he want to go there for?
I'm not sure, but I think that all this is about to come to an end.
Can't catch me.
It's Yuya! You have returned!
I am sorry to have troubled you. It's all thanks to them that I was able to return safely.
A prized Ishin blade, turned weapon that controls the human mind. Considering their forging philosophy, this was indeed within the realm of possibility. This is a great pity. But I have some good news as well. Ryuji from the Bantan Sango Detective Agency tells me that they've found the missing Mr. Nagato.
Really? Is he okay?
Yes, badly wounded, but he will live. And now that Yuya is back, it seems like the final ending to this story is a happy one after all.
I think I know what you want to do.
What's wrong, Kazuha? Is the blade whispering in your ear again?
Yes. He said he wants to take control of me for a brief moment.
Final words?
No way! Hasn't it learned its lesson?
He tells me that he's thought of another way to fulfill his maker's wish. And he assures me that he won't use my body for anything nefarious. I have decided to let him do it.
Guess there's nothing we can say to change your mind, huh?
The decision is yours.
Thank you. I will explain my reasons later. Okay,
You do you.
I'm ready. Let us begin. Please, stay true to your promise.
My power is almost spent. Without him, my eventual demise is inevitable. But if I abandon the future to give everything I have in this moment, my physical form can be forged anew.
Everything. You mean...
Yes, The cost is my entire consciousness.
Oh.
You were right. There's nothing that I can accomplish now. But there's still a chance for Ishin art. Once remade, I will be a valuable resource for your studies. Ishin lives on, and its finest hour is yet to come. Even if I am not the one to prove its might to the Shogun, as long as it is an Ishin blade, crafted by Kaedehara hands.
I kind of wish I had the soundtrack
Still
on. I thought
fulfill
this
his
music was
final
beautiful.
Thank you, son of the Kaedehara clan. Over the years, my real name has been forgotten by all. I'm ashamed to utter it, yet it remains strong in my mind. Kagotsurube Ishin. This name is now yours to keep.
Nice.
Rest in peace.
So, that's why he said it had to be done in that order. His consciousness will disappear forever after fulfilling the bladesmith's wish.
Kagotsurube Ishin. It was the first time I ever heard his name. It seems like deep down he disapproved of his own actions, and thus chose to bury this name deep within his heart. Only in the final moments, before his consciousness faded, was he willing to entrust it to another.
Seems like he really wanted to fulfill his maker's wish.
The same fervent ambition that gave him the motivation to keep going forward also fueled the stubborn determination that blinded him to the path ahead. Speaking for myself, I'd rather see him recognize and atone for his mistakes than
Too
see him
dangerous,
punished
if
for
you
it.
ask me.
I understand. Perhaps this is a flaw in my personality. I've always been captivated by grand aspirations. Hearing his wish to rival the divine light touched something inside of me, just as the sight of those who fought to repeal the Vision Hunt decree did. Your quest to face the gods and trace your sibling inspires me in the same way. After everything I've seen, perhaps these pursuits fascinate me a little more than they should.
Oh, Kazuha.
I will continue to support you from this point on. Know that you will have my assistance whenever you need it.
Thank you.
Wait, shouldn't we also go update Kujo Kamaji?
Oh, you're right. We need to tell him about the findings of our investigation. And it's also time to give him a response to the offer he made me.
Nothing like a good run. I kind of wonder if we'll ever get like mounted animals. Things like that. Things you can ride.
You've returned. I hear that the issue has been resolved. Though this was a treacherous investigation indeed, we're most fortunate that no lives were lost. The Tenryou Commission has already attended to the danger at the warehouse. The investigation into Amanome Yuya should conclude soon. I do not believe he will be charged with any crime.
Wow, you sure kept your ear to the ground.
Then we needn't recount all the details again. Now, as to your earlier offer, I wish to give you my answer. Please take a look at this blade.
What's this?
Kagotsurube Ishin, a weapon crafted using a long-lost blade forging art of the Kaidahara clan. By means of a series of fortuitous events, I was able to recover and restore him. I also promised him that I will continue to study and pass on the secrets of Ishin art. And so, it looks like I will likely continue with my journey across the nations, learning more about this blade as I go.
I see. I understand.
The Kaidahara clan has always been a family of bladesmiths, so it is only proper for me to continue on this path. Were I to accept your goodwill, I may find myself embroiled in conflicts between the shogunate and Sangonomiya. That would not suit me.
You misunderstand. That was most certainly not our intent.
I am aware, but I still desire to continue walking my own path.
Very well, I can understand. Then let's pretend this offer was never raised. However, if you should ever change your mind or find yourself in need of the Shogunate's assistance, please do not hesitate to inform me.
Great. Thank you for your generosity.
Where will you travel to next, Kazuha?
I'll probably take to the seas with Captain Beto again for now.
Fun.
As for my next destination, let's see where the wind takes me.
What? Did I just get a sword? Nice. Alright, so this is clearly Kazuha's.
May the glory of the...
Oh, that is awesome. Beautiful. 180% of attack. Nice. Alright, well let's go get that snake scale. Let's do that. Serpent.
Wherever in this world I roam.
Oh wait, I don't have any charges on them. Crap. I need charges.
Into the wind.
Oz, reveal by...
Order guide you. Let's roll! Oni coming through!
Oh, what am I doing?
Clouds high. The birds come.
Midnight, Phantasm!
Solidify!
I think the camera worked a little. Go swim. Is it? No, it's not. I'll take it though. Oh, it did. Sweet. Okay.
No rest for the weak. This is order.
One with nature.
This is not the best build ever.
Stabilize. Bam! Midnight Phantasmagoria.
As one with wind and cloud. Wind strike.
Gather. I will have order.
By royal decree!
Into the wind.
Okay, Ito's gotta go. Sorry, Ito. Love you, but can't have you down here. Let's throw up, yeah.
It's time to pull the trigger.
Alright, now we can go get those serpent scales.
Take it easy.
Seriously? Here we go. See, I could have done that from the start. Learn from me. Just fly. There.
fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Oz, reveal that.
Quietly now. Here comes the catch.
Haltab. What kind of name is Haltab?
Take it easy.
All right, let's go back on Golden Apple. Let's do that. Let me clear out some of my mail. That's cool. Battle Chronicles. On Twitch, yay! Right, apparently right now you can get things by watching my channel. Happy birthday, Hu Tao. What's that? Oh, yes! Unlock this first. Oh, excellent. Primo gems. All right, so we have Ningguang C6. We have Toma C6. We have Jesus C6. We have Kazuha C6. We have Klee C5. So we are Jason Klee. I've lost two 50-50s on Klee, both of them to Kaching. So I don't know what's going on, but he's interfering. With the month. I can't decide if I want to get more Black Cliff things or because I don't really have them. But I don't think I need them. Oh yeah. Check that out today. Trying this new music service tonight. It's called Epidemic Sound. How appropriate. That's what it's called. And it's supposed to be procedurally generated music. Use it on a stream. And it's alright so far. It's a little generic. Did I come? Dr. Wagner. We have for crystals. I apologize. I did not take the time to learn the proper names of all of the things in this game. So there are many times when I'm like, that compass thing. And I apologize for that. I've never seen this Snow Tune Star Silver. Who would this be good for? I mean, Eula? Maybe? I'd probably put that on Eula. And what is it I need to farm for? Star Silver. Oh, I hate farming Star Silver. Alright, mental note. Farm Star Silver and Dragon Spine when you get the chance. Alright, Golden Apple, Vacation. Go. Hazelnut. There's nothing we can do about that, really. Alright. I love when you do that and the townspeople are like, oh.
We're here! Tone Deaf Bard!
Xinyan!
What are they doing in Mondstadt?
Well, look at that! You're really here. Come on, take a seat and join our delightful conversation. Wow, Traveler, Paimon! Speak of the devil, we were literally just talking about you.
I forgot she's like
Truly
country.
a curious coincidence.
Kazuha? Xinyan?
So
What are you doing
random.
here in a Mondstadt tavern? And how'd you end up having to share a table with the Tone Deaf Bard?
Tone Deaf Bard? Now that's a fun stage name. Seems like you're a pretty well-known singer, fella. Though sadly not a rock and roll singer, or we could perform a duet. So, you all know each other. My newfound friends are my old friends' friends from afar. How fantastic. Oh, this is a rare opportunity indeed. Oh, we should form a poetry club and call it, the Free Poet Society, or something like that.
You guys came here from Liyue?
Yeah, I felt like getting out and finding some new inspiration for my songwriting. Kazuha felt like going on a trip too, so we figured we'd travel together. Last month, Beto held a big booze-filled party called the Drink Till You Sink Championship, and she put me in charge of the music. And that's where I met Kazuha.
Although Xinyan can come across
If you were
as
really from the
unruly
south,
at
she'd
times,
pronounce it
her
Kazuha.
musical understanding is highly nuanced and original. Safe to say, our shared appreciation for music struck a chord in us both.
Oh, you can say that again. In Kazuha's hands, even a leaf becomes an instrument. That makes him an expert among my friends. Starting from Liyue, we passed through Stone Gate and kept going till we came into Mondstadt. Then along the way, we saw this really awesome manor. It was something else.
Oh yeah, we know the one. Our friend owns that place.
Really? Y'all sure have a lot of friends. Well, whoever it is that lives in that fine place must be really loving life, huh?
Yes so.
Similar souls tend to attract each other. Traveler and Paimon, you must have exceptional taste, just like that friend of yours.
Wow, you're too nice. Unlike some people who only ever seem to poke fun at Paimon. Ahem.
By the way, do you know anything about the Iridescence Tour? It's supposed to be huge. Rumor has it that all 7 nations of Teyvat are gonna be involved.
I remember.
Well, so far it's mostly just empty promises. Anyway, it's supposed to be a music festival. The organizer really did a number on me last time. They canceled on me. But I hear that they're still active. I'd love to give the festival another shot. But wouldn't you know it? The plans fell through again. How can they mess up this bad twice in a row? music is all about inspiration. Maybe the organizers canceled the show because theirs dried up. But fear not, weary travelers, for your journey was not in vain. It has, after all, brought you here, to me, to the Temple of Music.
Oh.
Your Temple of Music must have more than just good tunes. You're a bard, ain't ya? A song's gotta have a good story or it doesn't make the cut, right? Exactly. You understand the meaning of being a bard so well. To express my gratitude, I will even share one of these stories with you. Oh, you're a funny fella. Are all bards like you?
I've met many bards during my travels, but none of them are as entertaining as you.
I'm sure it all comes down to the richness of my imagination and, by extension, the poverty of theirs. And on that note, here is a fantastical tale that is sure to delight you all. Legends tell of an emerald isle in the middle of the ocean. There, the Dodo King and his people live a blissful existence. When a Dodoko is born, it dives into the water. Some learn to swim. Others are carried away by the waves, all the way to Mondstadt, where they befriend the children there. One Dodoko made a new friend in Mondstadt, the little Spark Knight. But the Dodo King did not approve. He demanded that the little knight come to the island and prove herself to him. So the little knight, together with her most important friend in the world, braved the wind and waves, finally reaching the middle of the ocean. But Dodo King was not there. Dodo King had lied. There was no trial by fire or interrogation. The little knight's mother, who was a mage, had built an entire summer city there as a gift to her daughter, along with this message. Summer is the season of love. It is the time for freedom and fun. So everyone, please sing, dance, and enjoy yourselves here. The end.
Hey, bro.
How interesting. I now have the urge to visit that island myself. This is the thing about traveling. You can't plan ahead. Better to leave when the mood takes you and go where the heart leads.
I'm glad you liked it. Well, there's wine on the table, and I have stories to tell. Seems like fate is feeling kind today. Here's to music. Come on, traveler.
Come on.
Don't worry. If you don't like wine, there's juice as well.
In that case, I'll have a glass of juice. This one. I like the color.
Oh no! Kazuha!
Uh-oh. This fella's drunk. But, wasn't he drinking fruit juice?
Haha.
More. More, please.
Oops. I think I accidentally placed some fruity cocktails out there. My bad.
Seriously?
Anyway, guess it's time to talk about business after all that drinking. You came here because you need my help, I presume?
Oh yeah, that's a good point. We didn't come here to drink.
Venti, come with me.
Look where we are. Yup, I can sense that you're about to tell me something very interesting. Klee gave a special gift from her mother to an adventurer friend? Oh, She's such a kind-hearted child. As I'm sure you've already guessed, that letter is most definitely written by Alice.
Yeah, thought so.
Speaking of, guess which two people I ran into on my way to the tavern today?
Master Jean? Or Lisa?
A mother and daughter, both with long elf ears and the most amazingly adorable personalities.
Alice and Klee?
Ding, ding, ding! Correct answer! The unaging mage was taking her teeny tiny knight on a vacation, and I happened to run into them. As a friendly greeting, the mysterious woman gave me a gift. She also said that if I meet any fun friends, I should share this gift with them. So now it's yours to keep.
No!
Minus the fuse, so don't worry, it's not going to explode. Come on, take it. This way we can talk to each other just like this, even when we're apart.
Wow, that sounds impressive.
It's called a Dodo communication device, and it
Dodo
allows people to stay
communication.
in touch over vast distances. However, you can't just use it anytime you want, and there's also a limit on the number of times you can use it. That's why it's currently only available to a certain select few. I heard that the inspiration for this comes from another world. Alice is always full of surprises. She and Klee asked me to tell you. Please take this with you when you depart for the island. No, wait, the promised land with your friends. And have fun.
For a second,
Don't worry
I
about
thought
how to
this
get
was
there.
the actual
organizers
game.
of this
I forgot
vacation
that I
have made
had a
arrangements.
track, and I was like,
Turn
what are
right
they
after you
thinking?
exit the city gates, and you'll see something that will make you very happy.
Sounds like the two of you are in cahoots over this.
Of course not. Is that really the sort of person you think I am? Traveler, you're my friend. And as your friend, I just want to give you something that'll make you happy. How can you think this of me?
Fair enough. The tone-deaf bard does like to joke around, but he's still one of our best friends. Besides, a vacation sounds great! Actually, Kazuha and Shinyan seemed pretty interested in coming on this trip too. Let's ask them if they want to join us.
Oh, you're back. Poor Kazuha's still out for the count. Seems like he can't handle alcohol so well.
Shinyan, do you want to come to the islands with us?
Adventure. Can't.
Huh? He doesn't want to go anymore. He seemed really interested just a moment ago.
Can't miss the adventure.
Ah, Kazuha might act mature, but deep down he's just another youngster eager for new experiences. That must be why he didn't think anything of the fruit juice earlier.
Well, all the more reason for you to join the island trip. You know, a lot of people have praised the beautiful scenery there. Even bards.
Okay, sounds like a plan. How do we get there?
Someone's got it covered, apparently. There'll be a few others joining us on this trip, and we're meeting at the city gate tomorrow morning. We'll wait for you.
Kazuha, wake up. We're going wandering.
Traveler?
Oh, yeah. They aren't official yet, do they? Okay, so here's
Real
the deal.
quick.
There's a princess from a faraway land and her retinue, who are also coming on this trip.
Huh? Paimon, don't get me wrong. I'm just asking to make sure. But from the way you're plugging this trip so hard, did the Iridescence Tour folks put you up to this? After all, canceling the Iridescence Tour after people already made the trip, that's kind of the same thing as tricking people into going traveling, ain't it?
Ugh! Why won't anyone believe Paimon?
Don't worry about that for now. you'll all have the chance to get acquainted with each other tomorrow morning. Whether you're a princess, a retainer, a talking raven, a samurai, or a musician, you're all VIP guests of the island on your summer vacation. And that's what counts, right?
Whew, I'm sure looking forward to it.
Are you coming too, Venti?
I'll have to pass. I have some work to take care of.
You serious? The tone-deaf bard actually has plans to do some work?
I promised a young lady with cat ears and a cat tail that I'd sing at her tavern to boost business and beat the competition. Yes, the competition being this place, which has six-fingered Jose.
Aren't you allergic to cats?
Yup, I can always sing on their roof. She told me that as long as their sales surpass their competitor, there's a whole month's worth of wine in it for me. Oh, what a fine employment opportunity, virtually tailor-made for me. So have fun, and don't worry about me. I feel like this summer is going to be a very interesting one.
Sweet. Got Twitch rewards coming through.
I need to learn to handle my dues better.
Okay, I want to do some quick farming. Not six-fingered Jose. The six-fingered man? Go Montoya, you killed my father. Prepare to die. You name that movie? You get 45 points for naming that movie.
Take it easy.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer near Wolfendom.
Okay, if we're farming, we can't use Kazuha. He is not. Well, I guess we could. We just have to change his new weapon isn't ready. Go with good old trusty Freedom Swarm. And yeah, we're gonna go farm some PV for him. And the promo police. I like the promo police. Yeah, I think I did mine.
I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again. Good roll.
Oh my god.
All right, maybe I'll take one more day off and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it.
Equipment is being annoying. Alright, I'm gonna claim this Genshin code.
Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you?
Haven't you heard? There's a
Keep up the good work, promo police.
Good roll. All right, maybe I'll take one more day off and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye. Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again.
Catches your eye.
Good roll. All right, maybe I'll take one more day off and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
Alright, let's get back on track. I'll do all that stuff later. I get distracted. My friend yelled at me the other day for doing it.
Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with for you?
Today is the day of one's reckoning with fate, as foretold by the night sky. Humiliation suffered in the past, the shame we have carried all these years, One bids you adieu. For today, it is time for retribution.
Mein Fräulein, if I may be so bold, that final phrase did not sound like one of your own.
Of course it wasn't. I just overheard it from someone in the city. I mean, thy prinzessin is merely drawing on the wisest and courageous sayings she has heard in the land to signify the importance of this day.
Let me see. Huh. It really is someone else's catchphrase.
Wow, you're here early.
Hi. Who have you brought with you?
Oh, allow Paimon to introduce to you a fabled wandering swordsman of Inazuma and an enchanting musical talent of Liyue.
Hey, I'm Xinyan from
That
Liyue.
drum is
I
sick.
like rock and roll, sunny days, and good times. You must be the princess Paimon told us about. You sure do look the part. I hear you're from a faraway land. It's an honor to be in the company of dignitaries. And this lady over here, my family tells me that only the wisest scholars wear pointed hats like this one. Guess that applies to you too?
Oh, I like her.
She can stay. Xinyan, your gaze pierces the dark veil of night to arrive at the truth beyond. I am in need of one such as yourself. Very well. You shall be one's musician laureate.
She's trying to say thanks. You say all the right things. And the same goes for me too. Pleasure to meet you. I'm Mona, an astrologist.
Oh, well, it's nice to meet you too.
Mona is amazing. She can find out everything about you by divination.
Princess,
And water.
an astrologist, and an articulate raven retainer. In the company of giants, my humble self hardly deserves mention. I am Kaida Harakazuha from Inazuma. It is an honor to meet you all.
What ho, Kazuha? Divulge thy epithets
What
and thy
ho?
location.
Oh, Mein Fräulein would like to know where you work and what your field of expertise is.
I'm afraid I'm just another wanderer.
This guy is an expert in the sword art. He parries blades that none have ever parried before, and strikes like lightning. Mere mortals could not hope to comprehend. What? Is he really that powerful?
Let me take a look.
Lady
Magistus.
What?
Magistus.
Just call me Mona. Stop calling me that weird.
A legend great mage gave us a big hint. Come on, everyone, follow Paimon.
New mail. You've got mail. Hey, 60 primos and 5 books. Thank you, promo police. Appreciate that.
I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation.
Let's see if that gets us any closer to Klee C6. Probably not, but we'll give it a try. Here we go anyway. Here we go. No, not that one.
has changed again.
What is this thing? That's cool.
Look, everyone! Here's our vehicle!
Somehow, I suddenly don't feel like going anymore.
I love this.
Like Guoba, doesn't it?
Hmm?
Guoba. Is he the magical creature at Wanmin Restaurant? Now that you mention it, it does look quite similar.
To be honest, even Paimon isn't so sure this can take us to the island after all.
The Imanok born anew. Oh,
I think we've
behold,
heard that
the
before.
doorway cloven by thundering retribution. By such means as I once descended into this realm.
I will enter first. Main Fräulein need not worry.
He's in! And now he's gone!
Why, this truly is the path of retribution that leads to the Promised Land.
Maybe I should just do a quick reading for safety.
Lady Magistus, it's fine! This is Alice's creation. It's totally safe. Spare yourself the trouble. Just come with us.
All right, I completely forgot. All right.
He just glances before one by one, stepping nervously but excitedly into the Dodo Fortress.
It's so dark in here.
You're treading on my hair. I thought it was a snake. Ah, we're flying.
Everyone, be careful.
Are you not getting audio?
What a beautiful place. The wind is soft and the ocean is calm. And a pleasant scent blows on the breeze.
Yep. Paimon's feeling way better already now that we can see the ocean.
And a land filled with flora. Main Fräulein, we have finally arrived at the Promised Land, whence we shall revive the Imanok.
Oh, faithful retainers, this is the blessed paradise that one has been searching for.
What
Shall
happened to the
lead
audio?
you to yonder gate of dreams. Shall lead you to yonder gate of dreams.
Your Archmage Magistus thanks you for your kindness, Your Highness. In this moment, I offer my blessings to the Imanok.
Mona, what are you,
Don't ask, just follow my lead.
Oh, right. Praise be to the Prinzessin, who has led us here to this sacred place.
My sincere gratitude to you for inviting me to join you on this trip, Your Highness.
Your happiness gladdens one's heart. How it delights me to bring us all together here at this most monumentally fateful of moments. Now, as I take my first step on this pilgrimage, I shall perceive this ocean of life with my own earthly vessel. After all, this is where my soul belongs. On the contrary, Lady Magistus, blessed as you are with the great power of Hydro, one yet finds too many impurities in thy soul.
Main Fräulein means Lady Magistus is
Enough to join you to play acting without complaining, but how dare you ridicule my genius? Think you can swim better than me? Ha! I'll bring you to your knees, young lady.
Oh my, Main Fräulein. Steel yourself, Main Fräulein.
Oh yeah! Swimming race, swimming race! Whoever comes in last is a rotten egg!
Challenge accepted. Heed my words, lowly Lady Magistus. You shall pay.
Never lost a single swimming race in my life. Bring it on. First one to run to the beach wins.
Are they serious running? I thought they were gonna swim.
I gotta figure this sound out. Monitor and output. Monitor. Monitor and output. Monitor. Monitor. And output.
I take it you have no present plans. I want to start